All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbrogan, standing outside on the front porch because it's raining outside, so I can't be in the backyard. So we got traffic and stuff like that, but hopefully Chirpy will hear us and come join us up here in the front. All right, it is Wednesday, halfway through the week. It feels like I was talking to a friend yesterday, and we were realizing it has been a year since we talked, and everything that's happened since then is another Forager, Teller Fuller, and it's like we're in this endless Twilight Zone loop sort of thing. Hey, good morning, Charles. Good morning, Bernice. Good morning, Wolf. Howdy, Alan. Good morning, Michelle. Yep, the rain is good. Hopefully it'll pass. It's cold. That's really wow. I just realized the shadows from my glasses. Whoa, cool. Sorry, easily amused. Hey, Chuck. Hey, feels like fall. Yeah. What is the temperature here right now? It's down in the 50s somewhere. The weather report for Houston. 52. And it looks like it's going to rain all morning, a little bit in the afternoon. But hey, Saturday, Halloween, woo! It's supposed to be beautiful. It'll be 49 is the low, 71 is the high, and sunny. Hey, Liz, good morning. Good morning, Surrender. Hey, Charles. I already said good morning to you. Hey, Eric. Wow, 43 in Weimar. Good morning, Kimberlyn. What's it up in Midland, Kimberlyn? Hey, Nancy. Hey, April. Hey, Kimberlyn. Yeah, tell her. Yeah, he's a little high-strung, but he has a good heart. The hurricane. Yeah, nothing here. I don't know if this is. No, I don't even think this is any dregs of the hurricane or the far west side of the hurricane. I think. Well, maybe it could be because we got the cold front coming in, so it might be. The moisture from the hurricane, what didn't get dropped on Louisiana, is being dropped here. But it's just a light drizzle. It's like just enough to mist the glasses and stuff like that and make it too wet to sit down. Oh, well. Kimberly, okay, 32 out in Midland feels like 24. Ugh. Holy moly, 39 in Luling? Damn. Yep, nice weather for Halloween shenanigans. Man, when I was younger, when we first moved into this house, this was the house that all the kids were afraid to come up to because it was like just all decked out. And now it's just like, really? Do I need to do that? No, there's a neighbor down the street that's now the house that all the kids are afraid to come to, so we'll let them take it now. To be young again. Hey, Roxana. Hey, darling. 38 in Johnson County. Weird weather. My coffee is here, though, so. I'm trying to remember. Like I said, I moved down to Texas in 1997, fall of August 1997. I'm trying to remember a winter that was this cold this early. And 99 November was cold, but I don't remember anything else like this. Hey, Kelsey, good morning. 28 degrees up there in Maine. Hey, Donna, how are you? Yeah, it's been raining on and off here. Well, what was it? In the Houston area, Friday. Big storm came through there. Actually, when I got back from California, there were like branches down all over the neighborhood and so forth. So that was kind of disturbing. We were out in California, and my boss got a text from his kid's school that his kids need to be picked up because it's storming so bad, and they were evacuating the school. And the issue was that the kids walked to school. So they had never gotten whatever car line number thing, but they needed to pick their kids up by driving, and so it's a bit of a confusion. Mm. Kimberlyn, designated Halloween houses of the hood. Miss those days. Good days. Hey, Bonnie, 36 and rainy there in Boyd. Cool. Hey, Terry, good morning. Hey, Dina, yeah, chilly morning. Got my Captain America hoodie on. Oh, this was a splurge. I was feeling bad, and I decided I wanted something cool, and this is what I settled on. So anyway, yeah, Kelsey, yeah, I don't mind the cold or the rain, but when they combine, I'm not a fan. This is true. Hey, Jason, Sonia. Hey, coffee. Oh. So normally I would wait till the big take or the group take, but we got some cool news. The latest Medicine Man product is on its way to Amazon now. Confirmed. It's been packaged and sent off. So it will be there later this week. Then it has to go through all the inventory control at Amazon and all their paperwork and everything. So it's probably going to be at least 2 weeks before it's available. But something that's been, let's see, can you focus? Yeah, so something that's been in demand. All right, what else do we got going on? I need a dog story. Someone have a good dog story, something their dog did recently? I've been wanting a dog. Like, all my friends have dogs, pretty much, which is nice, because then I can still get my dog fix there. But there's something about sitting on the couch, watching a movie, eating popcorn, and giving your dog every third piece. Plus, I think the girls would do well with a dog. We do dog sitting for the neighbors when they go off on vacation. We'll take their dog, either go to their house and take care of it, or more often than not, bring it to our house. And they really like that. But it'd be nice to have a dog. Oh, Eric, okay, there we go. Your lab brought home a deer hide. That really sounds like what a lab would do. And I bet he or she was extremely pleased with the deer hide. They roll around in it and get all, bloody dead animal smell on them like so many labs like to do. We have one of our 5. That's a possibility. I don't know if it's Mrs. Weather's car had the steering, the power steering pump go out, and so we needed to get it replaced. And we used this shade tree mechanic out in Conroe, and their dog had just had 12. It wasn't a Labradoodle. It was some other poodle something mix, and the puppies were just absolutely adorable. But yeah, Mrs. Weather said no. But yeah, mutts are the way to go. Growing up, I had a black lab plus who God knows what else, and then a purebred Springer Spaniel. And I will say the Springer Spaniel was, well, both were amazing dogs, but the Springer Spaniel was probably smarter than me. Good dog. But yeah, generally mutts are what I want. Just the hybrid vigor and the fewer health issues in general and stuff like that. Yeah, rolling in the stink. That was the lab we had just loved the stink. Love the stink. Hey, Dan. Good morning. Hey, Pam. Good morning, Pam. Good morning from wet Santa Fe. Yeeks. Yep. Tina Marie. It was an awesome dog. She was a smart dog. She, Dad would take her to, retirement homes and have her do little dog shows and stuff. She was a dog that loved to fetch, and she would bring you the tennis ball and try and get you to throw the tennis ball. And if you didn't throw the tennis ball for her, she would look really sad and then go upstairs and drop it on the top of the stairs and go running down and wait for it at the bottom of the stairs and then catch it when it came bouncing down the stairs. And she'd do that like 2-3 times, and by then someone would really take sympathy on her and go, okay, let's go outside and toss the tennis ball around. She had us very well trained. She was a good dog. Oh, Jennifer, yeah. My pups bring disgusting stuff like armadillo shells, 3-inch cow, putrefying cow legs. Yeah. Yep. There's something about dogs. Oh, okay. Dan, 2 pits, 1 Catahoula, and 2 rescue ones here. Cool. I've been hearing really good things about the Catahoula. That's that like Louisiana dog, isn't it? If that's the dog I'm thinking of. I've been several people have recommended those to me. Ooh, the Chorky. I love the Chorkies and a Terrier mutt. That would be good too. They have any problem like if you leave them alone too long? Does a Terrier kind of go a little wacko, destructive? Hopefully not. That was one thing with the Terriers. I find they're one of those dogs that need a lot of attention. In my experience, the few that I've known. We were camping on vacation. Our dog caught a skunk. Oh, the kids complained riding in the camper the whole time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dogs and skunks. There's a whole other thing there. Let's see, Donna, our dog Molly is a mix, but we think she's either a Brittany Spaniel or a Springer Spaniel mix. She's very smart. Yeah, those Spaniels. They are smart. Yes. Okay. One of our dogs is a Beagle mix. He talks. The first time he did it, we thought he was growling, but every time he gets excited, he wags his whole body and makes a howl growl thing. That's cool. My mom, Mama Weather, taught the Black Lab to say, hamburger, hamburger, hamburger. So, what do you want for supper? Hamburger. That was really funny. Ooh, I love my Antolonia. The best dog was a pound puppy. Now, the Antolonia, those are like those big, huge dogs, aren't they? Like the guard dog type things? That would be nice. Someday when I have, something land, that would be cool. Oh, my, Virginia. Ruckus, my son's dog, loves skunks, even brings carcasses in the house. Yowza. He loves to play soccer with my grands, and when he can't find a ball, we'll bring a huge rock to throw for him. All right. That's a good one there. Okay. Donna says we also have a Catahoula. I hope I'm saying this right. Catahoula mix and a full-blood American foxhound. Oh, wow. Here we go. Bonnie, we have Lilo, golden retriever. Oh, golden, they're so beautiful. And then Antonian Shepherd Cuddles. Wait, we're talking these big, huge, lion type dogs, right? Cuddles will constantly put her paw on your knee and press with the dew claw to get your attention. Lilo will come and place her head on your knee and press her head into you for a hug. Oh, that's sweet. Catahoulas are gorgeous. Yep. What I saw online, yeah. They require a lot of attention, though, if I remember correctly, too. Blue Merrill Rat Terrier. I'm not familiar with the Blue Merrill variety. Okay. Jennifer, you mentioned nitrogen poison. How do you cure it? You're going to have to refresh my memory. When did I say it? Under what context? Because there's... Well, like nitrogen poisoning, the nitrogen gas, you get to oxygen really fast. But then nitrate poisoning, I don't know exactly what they do with that. But so nitrate poisoning, there are certain things like amaranth that are nitrogen accumulators. And when we say nitrogen accumulators, we mean nitrate. Usually the only place it's a problem are in fields that are highly over fertilized with nitrates, or weeds that are growing right on the edge of manure piles. So a single cow patty, not a problem, but a big, mound of cattle manure, sheep manure, chicken manure, things like that. Plants growing, in or along the edges of that may have excessive amounts of nitrates, but even then, that's usually not a problem unless you're a young child. So I don't know if those are what we're talking about, but yeah, usually I don't know what the clinical treatment is for nitrate poisoning. All right. Oh, okay. Speaking of stinky stuff, Dan Dub found some Southeast buffalo gourds yesterday. They smell like, the kid in your class who never took his gym clothes home to wash all semester long and just let them get stinkier and stinkier in the gym locker. That's what buffalo gourds smell like. Ooh, Charles, lab after duck school could retrieve 2 ducks at a time and enjoyed white flowers, cracking pecans, eating bug shells on wood lawn furniture, and dove. Huh. Seemed like it liked crunchy stuff. Okay, yeah, okay. April's saying, Catahoula's need jobs, they are destructive dogs. That's what I was thinking. Somewhere I read that you need, you need to keep them busy. The girlfriend says you need some sort of curly-coated retriever. That's a possibility. Yep, Jennifer. All dogs are happier with jobs, even if it's making you happy. That would be nice. Just hanging out with the dog. Like I said, watching a movie, slipping them popcorn. Let's see. Kimberlyn, Sage, my lab German Shepherd. I can just imagine that. And then Bear, Chloe, and Bella are my Chihuahuas. They keep the run of the household. Yeah. The Chihuahuas, okay. So, not to offend any Chihuahua owners, but Chihuahuas are either the best of dogs or the worst of dogs, in my, again, limited experience. Ooh, April, Tiberius ate my house, my furniture, my clothes. He also forages for wild greens. Sounds like a lab. Oh. Okay. Okay, Jennifer. Wolf said the plant with curled brown edges could have nitrogen poisoning. Okay. There are a lot of things that can cause that. I see where we're going now. Yeah, I don't really have any advice for that. House plants and potted plants and things like that really aren't my thing. So, yeah, sorry. No real good idea. Looks like someone's getting towed by your casa. That was a garbage truck. The garbage men come through here really early. So if you forget to get something out of the garbage can, you're out of luck. All right. Is there a reason basil makes you want to eat like Cookie Monster and cookies? That's a good question. My guess, so basil has some phenolic acids in it, which are digestive stimulators. So it could be like the old trick, if someone is sad, give them something that stimulates the digestive juices, because then it makes them hungry and makes them go eat when they don't want to eat. And then by eating and being around someone, eating with someone, they get happier. So it's probably something along those lines, that the basil, and one of the purposes is of a lot of the herbs is to aid in digestion. One of the ways of aiding in digestion is making more digestive juices. so that you can more quickly and easily break down the foods, to get the nutrients out of them. But at the same time, the increase in the digestive juices triggers hunger. So it's kind of a vicious circle. Oh, this is cool. Deanna Carpenter, does anyone else have the tradition of buying a live potted tree every year for Christmas? This year's tree is a Arbequina olive. So excited. Hoping it does well in our underground living room near the one and only window south facing, maybe just for the winter. Yeah, it probably will do okay, especially if you can get a grow light or two on it also, and then get it. Frankly, I would get it into the ground, like mid-February, just after the risk of frosts have passed. Get it in there, and because the longer it's in the ground during the nice weather, the longer it has to develop a nice strong root system, so it is better prepared for the hot weather. Yeah, Roxana, Chihuahuas, they are the bosses. Yep. That's why I have a feeling there might be a little conflict between my wife and the Chihuahuas. Cuddly little tyrants. Okay, I like that. That is funny. All right, Deanna, I think you started a new tribal tradition here. Jason, Sonia, I love this. So give me an excuse to get another tree. Heck yeah. I'm already thinking about it. I like this. Basil, because it smells like pizza, so it's making you hungry. Basil is a wonderful herb. Okay, here we go. Wolf, I may have outgrown dogs. I don't want to be a pet that is all up in my business 24/7. I guess I will be going cat. I grew up with both. I absolutely love both. And for years with my wife's and I's lifestyle before we had kids, the cats were where it was at. We loved our cats. Oh, wow. Okay, Bonnie, we had an American Eskimo Spitz who ate Brussels sprouts. Well, hey, the dog has good taste. Oh, boy. Wolf, the girlfriend says she wants Newfoundlands. I'm going to get a saddle with it, too, so you can ride it around town. I admit, though, I love the giant dogs, but most of the one issue with a lot of the giant dogs is the slobber factor. Was it a neighbor down the street had the Irish Wolfhound, which was a gorgeous, sweet, giant dog, but damn, that thing oozed slime. Oh, wow, Kimberly, okay. Chihuahuas are a passion. Like, people that love purple will always love purple. Chihuahua lovers, I can't explain it. Laugh out loud. I didn't understand it until I got Bear 13 years ago. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, here's a good one, Jennifer. Having a dog is like having a child. A cat is like a roommate. Yep. Interesting. So, Chad, we have a Newfoundland, no slobber, but allergies. Does the dog have allergies, or is someone in your family allergic to the dog? I'm guessing that the dog has allergies, which would be, yeah, that would be an issue. Oh my. Only wolfhound I knew had chronic bad gas. And that's one of the things with a lot of these, the breeds, the selective breeding, to achieve a breed of dog requires a lot of inbreeding. So along with the good, you get the bad. And so that's why mutts are really often the healthiest sort of thing going on there. Okay, dog has allergies. That would suck. Okay, can you expound on the plant estrogen article you shared on the Sweet Gum post? Okay, so a number of plants, and this was yesterday. Yesterday evening. Check it out here on the Facebook. Those of you on YouTube, jump over to the Facebook. But I posted a wonderful article about why the sweet gum balls, even though they contain the shishimic acid, which is the precursor used to make Tamiflu, by itself, the sweet gum balls, shishimic acid, don't do anything. And then Melanie, is Melanie here this morning? Mentioned sweet potatoes and estrogen and phytoestrogen. And so a number of plants, soy being one of the biggest ones, contains the precursor molecule for progesterone. And so by consuming it, the body then converts it into estrogen and the different female hormone type things. And then depending on how much you are consuming, you can run into some issues with that. So I don't eat soy. But I like tofu. I love tofu, and probably a little bit isn't going to be a big deal. But those of you who have noticed me in real life, I'm a very big guy. I have an overactive pituitary gland, and so the estrogen and things can cause problems with that, and so I cut that back. It's kind of the same way the pine pollen has the precursor for testosterone that the body can then easily make into testosterone. So things like soy, sweet potatoes, things like that have the precursor for the estrogen, progestin type stuff. That's about, without going into a big blackboard of science, Chris, that's basically what I got going for you there. If you do a Google search, you can find other plants that have soy type things. But the thing that amuses me as a scientist with the polybiphenyls, so the PBAs that was in the the Lexan bottles, the polycarbonate bottles, and everyone was freaking out about the estrogen mimics in them. So my first job out of grad school was working for a company that made those, and we were doing a study and looking at, how powerful of an estrogen mimic are these things, and they're about 1/1000th the effect of true estrogen. Which when then you compare to things like soy and sweet potatoes and a few others, I want to say like broccoli or spinach, one of them had huge amounts of this estrogen precursors and had a much, much, much larger effect than the bisphenol A, but people don't freak out about that. Oh, hey, Dad's here. Good morning. How you doing up there? It's actually cold and rainy, Dad. You would like it. You would go out duck hunting right now here in Texas. Oh, quick thing there. Yeah, so Chris, could it make young women develop soon? That is actually one of the theories out there. There's been some scientific research on that. I haven't checked out the details, but yeah, there is a belief as they eat more soy and soy-based products, it does trigger puberty early. Oops. Where'd Dad go? Hey, Dad. It's okay. You are here. That's what's important. I hope you're here for a long, long time. My coffee is getting cold. How's Mom doing? Is this the second week, Dad? After her final? So Mom finished her chemo. She had all 6, so she's done. She got to ring the bell. Yay! Ding, 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 ding. And now she's just home chilling, doing her thing. Is she getting physical therapy every day, Dad? I should call again. Ooh, okay. I see the conversation has shifted to cats. So yes, Maine Coons. I love Maine Coons. Except for one thing. I don't like long-haired cats. I should say I don't like they're beautiful. The Maine Coons are. I have a friend, Romy, who has Maine Coons, and yeah, they are just the coolest cats. But I've just found my lifestyle works with the shorter-haired cats better than the long-haired ones. Now a Manx, that would be cool. I'm curious about that. I didn't feel like talking over the second garbage truck. Yeah, so I've never had a Manx. Cool to know they have personality. Like I said, my personal favorite, we had the Siamese tabby mix, which was a cat. It was the cat's cat. It either loved you or wanted nothing to do with you. But yeah, I love the Siamese cats. And Oz was just there. He had the blue eyes and the tawny coloring and the dark feet. He basically had the fur color of a Siamese, but the body shape of a tabby. It was kind of unusual. Norwegian forest cats. I've heard of them, but I haven't seen them. Oh boy. A Manx is a dog in a cat's body. So it's like a cat with a dog's operating system. That could be cool. Oh yeah, I want the oriental cat with the massive ears. That would be cool. Whoop, whoop. All right, it is. I hope that's yep. Stop. All right, it is 7:50. Those of you who can join me with the group take, let's do it. Starting with the liver pill. Focus. Cleanse, support, detoxify, protect. Gotta keep the liver. Especially nowadays with everything, all the crap flying around. You need the liver. Man, I'm almost ready to put my hood up. All right. The brain pill. Memory, focus, mental clarity, attention. Oops. That's part of the ritual. I gotta snort the bottle. Oops. And of course, right now, the immune pill. Okay. Support, maintain, prepare, fight. Oops. Back in there. Okay. And I'm not taking the libido pill. My wife said, well, that's probably too much information. Anyway, but yeah, I will say, like I said, in about 2 weeks, it will be available on Amazon. It'll be through their inventory system. If you are taking the liver pill, I would recommend like alternating. One day take the liver pill dosage, the next day take the libido, back and forth like that, because there is some overlap in the compounds. Okay. Okay, do we have news? Let's see. All right. Okay, it's a worry about BPA, the constant exposure, and microplastics. Okay, the thing about BPA is the body generally doesn't hang on to it. It's actually excreted and broken down really quickly. One of the things we did was calculate to get BPA up to any sort of level that would have an effect on the body. I have to dig up those calculations. I kept them because they were so fascinating. But it was basically drinking 1,000 liters of water that had been boiled, like boiling water placed in a polycarbonate bottle and drank in a 24-hour period to get the BPA up to at a level where it would do anything. So, and especially now that it's been removed from everything, there's very little of it left. The microplastics are interesting. Okay, when a scientist says interesting, it basically is his or her way of saying, I don't know what's going on. There's not a lot of data yet. But when I look at it, honestly, I'm not that worried about it. I want to say this. They're fairly inert. I mean, they're dust. If we're surrounded by dust, and the plastic is just one more form of dust. So, it's not something that really, in my opinion, at this time, until I see more conclusive evidence, is something I'm worried about. There's a lot of panic that, oh my God, X has been found in our body, and it's like, so. If you search the body for toxins, you probably find a whole lot of natural toxins in there. The body is not affected by it. So, all right. Okay, cool. Mom is still getting therapy and will be for a while. She's doing very good. That's good. Yeah, still trying to figure out when I'm going to get up there next. Aww. My little black kitty is gone for a week. I think the neighborhood coyote might have gotten her. That sucks. Man, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, yeah, you live up in the Austin area, don't you, bro? Houston. Man, Houston is just Coyote City. Wow, I'm going to have to watch it. I don't remember the cat. The best cat ever was the Christmas present from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. What a good sport. Ooh, yeah, the hairless ones, they're fascinating. So, okay, this is, again, get your coffee ready. I still occasionally, when I'm at a doctor's office or whatever, and they have the Reader's Digest, I got to flip through it. There was a blurb in there. So at this vet office, they had a hairless cat mascot. And it would go around, it was hairless, and walk around and sit down and sit someplace for a while, and then go somewhere else. And then a person would have to come by and just wipe the area where the cat was sitting, because without fur, a certain body part would be pressed right against like the smooth surface and make like a little suction-y cup seal, and then leave like let's just call it a kiss mark when it'd get up and move on. So there were little butt kisses all over the smooth stuff that they constantly had to wipe up afterwards, because apparently when you don't have the hair cushioning it, this makes a seal. Anyway, okay, drink. Cold coffee is still coffee. Ooh, this sounds nice. Had a calico Manx who gave birth to a Siamese mix. Sweetest cats ever. Oh, I would want one of those so badly. Yeah, Calico is psycho. She can be nice, but Calicos always have that certain mean attitude you got to deal with, but she has her nice times. Yep. Ooh, here we go. Okay, you win the prize today, Wolf. So from dust ye came, and dust ye shall return. Yep. Once you realize that, life makes a lot more sense. No, maybe not a lot more sense, but some of the angst hopefully goes away. Yep, Rexana, my daughter is that way too. Rexana says, I use the word interesting to say I really don't know what to say. Yep. I think it's like Spock on Star Trek would say fascinating. Okay. Good. So I'm a little new here, but I was wondering, how did you choose this profession? What did you do before this? Okay. So by schooling, I have a master's in medicinal chemistry, a PhD in physical organic chemistry. I always knew I wanted to be a scientist, My original plan was to be an astronaut, but I ended up being too tall to be an astronaut. The top to fit in the spacesuits, you couldn't be over like 6'2", and so once I crossed the 6'2" barrier and hit 6'5", my ability to be an astronaut was gone. So I decided chemistry would be the science I wanted to do. Big part of that, mom, dad. Hello, mom, dad. They're here. Just my parents are huge outdoors people. Every day we were out in the woods exploring and learning, and nature fascinated me. And as I got into chemistry and learned more about the plant chemistry, I just thought, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on. These plants, if you think about it, plants can't run. They're stuck there. So if you can't run, you have to fight. And so plants developed all these chemical compounds to help protect themselves from all the things, in nature trying to destroy them. So fast forward, graduated, ended up working, in the oil industry for 18 years. The plan was going to pharmaceuticals, but ended up in the oil industry. But I used my knowledge of natural product science to develop environmentally friendly replacement technologies in the oil field to help get the oil and gas out of the ground. 2016, there was the crash in the oil market. All the scientists got laid off. And so I jumped over to consumer products. And I started working for a company formulating products for them. And at the same time, wow, okay, so it's like two different people going along the same path. So let me finish it. So at the same time as I was formulating for them, I was developing a line of skincare products for them, Workman's Friend. You can look it up online. But way back when I moved to Texas, back in 1997, I'm a big into camping, big outdoors, kayaking, hiking, backpacking, all that. And I'd be online looking for places to go, and there wasn't a good central website devoted to online adventures. So I created one, and it was mildly successful. But what really got people's attention is when I talked about the edible plants that I was finding, the edible and medicinal plants. And it got to the point where people were asking me to go hiking and backpacking and camping with them so I could teach them. And so in 2008, I started Foraging Texas, and weekends and evenings going out teaching people about the edible and medicinal plants around them. And it all merged together now back in January with the creation of the Medicine Man Plant Co., bringing the finished products to people. Okay, it is 8 o'clock, so gotta jump out here. And like I said, I gotta get to work. Busy day, lots going on. So enjoy the winter weather here, the cold weather, the fall weather, whichever weather you have, and get some coffee, get some snuggles from your furry pets, and I will see you tomorrow. Also, don't forget, tomorrow, Thursday, Merriweather's World returns, and the subject is goldenrod. So we'll do an in-depth dive, the history and fascinating things, in my opinion, about goldenrod. So I will see you tomorrow twice. Until then, have a great day, tribe.